trajectory analysis, evidence of chemical contaminants, feds from a federal establishment, sampling collections of a catalyst, the substance that probably caused the death of the protagonist, the scene or the perspective of the cameras, and the deceased where the wound still bleeding through the bandaging. The cause of death seems inaccurate, cause the wound is fresh, it would seem it was after death that was inflicted. Possibly a plot, illogical or not. A witness from adjacent flat said she panicked when she saw a body drop, so couldn't recall whether or not she saw this shot. And when the scene wasn't cordoned off, an outline of the corpse still drawn in chalk. The 12 tracks left from a Ford Explorer lay frozen underneath the morning frost. The vehicle's owner, the federal agent, so documentation would have never traced back in a court of law. We questioned the witness, she saw it all, but she was told not to talk. Fabrication of the coroner's report, corruption replaced any morals in his force. They double in extortion to formulate the cause. Any talking informants get turned into a corpse and the source. A middle-aged chief of police who finds his retirement on beach retreats, 4 nights by a bank who keeps him sweet. The launder in the cash he receives on the street. This particular bank is European elite, controls death in Sudan through evil deeds, providing rebels with the arms and the vehicles needed to succeed in becoming independent. But if they do, then the fun and they accept it, as any new established government indebted. So it's easy to see they want peace to cease, plus the South has also the GDP. If the region is freed, we'll be reaching peace easily. It's all done legally, but evil breeds evil, cause that evening the bank's HQ blew from strategically placed artilleries. 24 stories, flawed attack claimed by a well-known paramilitary. The paramilitant boss caught in an intricate plot with his provisional squad caught in the middle of war. Religious the cause, killing's the mission, administered shots, making ignitions for switches on bombs. Buildings are flawed, filling the morgues with innocent victims not even involved. Civilians and all diminished are missing, and though what happened back in the beginning, the boss's initiation involved in killing a cop. The cop's administration was all a British report. He thought they infiltrated the squad and finished them all, and when he stood back the picture was wrong. When he looked back, this wasn't what he visioned at all. Beyond the villainous torch was a legitimate law. Boy, the citizen caught within a sinister force, never in prison before. The only criminal law was for the ticket he got in the municipal courts, till opposition made his sister the corpse. Within an instant, his willingness for living was lost. Became vindictive to God and started sniffing the raw Bolivian rock, fresh off a Christian cross. A single killing of all into multiple deaths. He covered his steps and prayed for forgiveness from God. Played with a multiple regrets, he attempted escape from a life he was looking to forget. Investigators of crimes that were looking to connect, had his face in every pylon looking for the rest. He left just on time for the numbered his address. Fake passport, no email tucked under his chest plate. Fast forward, Floyd slips up into his sent. Wait. Decade after the bloodshed started, in all minds grasping a peace award. He's coughing up on a blood-red carpet, masking a part of his street in New York. See, Sudan was a region torn between an evil war, of which the man knew the meaning of. He brokered a deal and brought the whole region for them. See the meaning of the peace award, but the deal brought more than peace. A bank calling me CEOs in the form of sweet sniffs, Sicilian with the forces cheap. They lost millions when the war was ceased, and they wanted the cause to cease. The chief had a fed on his payroll, a scapegoat, well bred for leaving the case closed. He stepped into his Ford wearing plain clothes, sat not the awards, he laid low with 4 seconds analyzing the scene. 4 letters typed in the screen on a 3G phone. 2 seconds, 1 ring. Within seconds, around was a Jeep with its lights low. A brief exchange and a Fed gets up from the Jeep with a boy hidden under the sleeve. Approaching the building, security chief, when he shows him his badge, the security leaves. See the reason why the old man's coughing and my pain. The Fed slipped the oil in his bottle of champagne. Suicide Nix put a stop to his campaign. In the back lane he put a shot in the man's brain and snatched the award. to make it look like a brought trouble. Even just across the street, a witness saw it properly and tried calling police, but a voice on the phone more than not to speak. The Fed hopped in the Jeep and drove off, thinking all loose ends to it, or so he thought. Never did his research before he wrote them off. And what he didn't know about the olden corpse, used to be a part of militant boss, same part of militant boss, straight with the description before. He changed his life to aiding the victims of war, his way of life for gain and forgiveness from God. And though he gained acclaim and was winning awards, back home he had fame for what he did for his cause. The younger generation, who was pictures of wars at every demonstration, sang militant songs mentioning all the shit he did before his life declined. To see the Fed fucked up with the poison words, the connect provided, so he knew its employees was some way or they connected. Irish boys who recognized the truth of how the idol died. Despite news reports and boys were lawyers, so they tracked the Fed, tortured him hard. Deck got the info, put a cap in his head, traced the motor to the bank of debt, went straight for the headquarters.